Hello guys, today in legal section I am going to talk about talaq. You must have heard in Muslim this is quite common. When I talk about talaq, we are mostly aware of triple talaq, which is now illegal because with the passing of Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Act 2019, triple talaq is no more legal. Earlier it used to be legal. Even a Muslim husband, even in the state of intoxication, half sleep, unconscious condition, having drunk, if he used to say talaq, it used to be valid. Or even if he used to say, I say talaq 3 times, it used to be valid. But now, with the passing of Muslim Women Protection Act on Marriage 2019, this is invalid. So, in short, I would like to tell you the talaq in Muslims. If we see, when I talk about divorce or dissolution of Muslim marriage, husbands have an edge over women. That means husbands have more options of talaq as compared to females. When I talk about talaq, in Muslims, talaq can be from the husband's side, from the wife's side, or it can be by mutual consent, either husband or wife. So, if broadly this talaq is divided into two types. One is talaq-e-sunnat, the other one is talaq-e-biddat. Right now I talked about triple talaq, or if the husband says, I tell you talaq thrice, it was valid before the passing of Act 2019. Now it's no more valid. This used to be known as talaq-e-biddat. Talking about talaq-e-sunnat, here also there are two types of talaq. The one which is known as the best one, the other which is known as the good one. So, the best one is known as talaq-e-hadith. That's on ADHIS hadith. What happens in this talaq? The husband says talaq once in the tuhar period. So, what is tuhar period? Tuhar period means the period when the female is not menstruate. That is the period between two menstruation cycles. The period between two menstruation cycles is known as tuhar period. So in tuhar period, the husband says talaq and then waits for 90 days. That means 3 months, which is known as iddat period. So in these 90 days, if there is time for reconciliation. Reconciliation means if they want, they can continue with the marriage. Or even if they cohabit. Cohabit means have sexual intercourse with each other, then this talaq is revocable. After passing of 90 days, this talaq gets irrevocable. That means now even with consent of each other, they can't remarry. And then they have to, the female has to undergo halal. I'll talk in some other lecture. Right now I'm talking about mainly about divorce. The other one is Hadis, Hadis. What happens here? Husband says talaq 3 times every month in the tuhar period or when the female is not menstruated. She is pure, she is chaste. So 1 month he says talaq, then the other month also says talaq in the 3rd month. After the 3rd month, when he says talaq, it gets irrevocable. That means they can't marry again. So this was about the 2 types of talaq-e-sunnat. Now talking about, female. The female has one option which is known as khula. In khula what happens? Female can go for talaq, but then she has to pay the amount of meher, dower, we say dower, because in Muslims marriage is not sacrament but it's a contract, because husband gets the wife in the form of property and the husband has to pay meher to wife. This is known as khula. Then there is one more thing, talaq-e-tawif. Here the husband asks wife to give him talaq. That means talaq is being given by wife, but the wish or the order is of the husband. Then we can have judicial separations also. Then one is liyan, the other is jihad. What happens in this liyan? Liyan, the husband doesn't do sexual intercourse for 4 months, and that's the ground of divorce. I'm talking about here the husband asks, calls his wife in prohibited degrees of relations, like he may call his wife as you are my mother, you are my sister, you are my daughter, and he is not ready for penance also. He doesn't feel sorry for the same. Then wife can go for talaq and the marriage can be resolved. And the other one is also by consensus talaq. So we discussed broadly the different forms of talaq in female. And what did we see? The conclusion is males have more, what should I say, they have more chances, or this is more of a male dominant society where the males have more powers as compared to females when we talk about talaq. So I'm sure you must have liked my video. If you like my video, if you have any doubt, you can mail me also. You can write it down. Thank you so much.